Hey guys, welcome to Living in New Hampshire. My name's Cody and I'm a local real estate agent with eXp. In today's video, I'm going to take you for a driving tour of Hampton and North Hampton, New Hampshire. Starting off the tour on Route 27, also known as Exeter Road, the highway runs for 37 miles from east to west, starting in Hooksett and ending at New Hampshire 1A in Hampton Beach. If you prefer a faster alternative, Route 101 provides easy access from Manchester all the way to the seacoast. Located in Rockingham County, the town of Hampton is home to only 16,000 residents, while being one of the most expensive places to live in the state. If you're thinking about purchasing a home in this area, a 3-bed, 2-bath home built prior to 2000 will likely cost between $400,000 and $500,000. Just ahead on the left-hand side, we're going to turn onto Labrador Lane. This development consists of high-end homes that were built within the past few years. Going back to February of 2021, a 4-bed, 3-bath home with just over 2,500 square feet sold for $740,000. Based on Hampton's property tax rate for 2021 of just under $16 per $1,000 of assessed value, you could expect to pay nearly $16,000 annually for a home of that size. Although an acre lot is much more than a lot of areas in the state, having no trees between the homes limits the amount of privacy. For someone that wants to live close to the seacoast, I also recommend adding Stratham and Exeter to your list, both of which are very safe and offer excellent school districts. Although if you're looking for mountains, you definitely want to shift your focus to northern New Hampshire or the western region of the state, since much of the farmland that's left tends to be south or east of Manchester. For those that enjoy this landscape but want to be closer to the larger cities in southern New Hampshire, I also recommend checking out Litchfield, which is just on the outskirts of Manchester. Just ahead, we'll be crossing the overpass for Interstate 95, which provides direct access to Portsmouth and Boston. However, since we're heading towards the coast, we're going to turn right into Liberty Lane East and make our way to Route 101. We're now going to turn left and make our way onto Route 101 East. This 95-mile highway runs from east to west within southern New Hampshire, starting in Keene and ending in Hampton Beach. Keep in mind that this video was filmed during the fall and the traffic is much heavier during the warmer months. Just ahead, if you were to take the exit onto Route 1, also known as Lafayette Road, it would bring you to Hampton Falls as well as North Hampton. At the end of our driving tour, this is where we'll be getting back onto the highway. You also have access to Route 1 at the set of lights. For anyone that's grown up in New Hampshire and has visited Hampton Beach during their childhood, you'll always remember this section of 101 where you can smell the ocean and see the water tower in the distance. If you continue going straight at the stop sign, it'll bring you to 1A, also known as Ocean Boulevard. Instead, we're going to turn right onto Brown Ave. 1A is also where Route 101 officially comes to an end. While it may look like a ghost town during the off-season, this section of Hampton becomes very lively during the summer months. Just around the bend, on the right-hand side, you'll see the Hampton Police Department, and directly across the street is the Hampton Fire and Rescue. This particular day was actually unseasonably warm, which is why you're seeing a lot of motorcycles. During the summer months, all these lots on the left and right hand side function as paid parking. Usually it'll be between $10 and $20 depending on how close you are to the water. While many of the businesses remain closed during the fall and winter, some of them do remain open during the warmer days. Just like Wally's Pub on the right hand side, which is a popular spot for bikers. As Ashworth Ave comes to an end, you have the option to continue going straight onto 1A or Ocean Boulevard to Hampton Beach State Park. Instead, we're going to turn left onto Ocean Boulevard and check out Hampton Beach. You will find a handful of rental shops down here that allow you to rent scooters and other small motorized vehicles to cruise along the beach. If you were thinking about purchasing a home in this area, you can expect to pay well over $500,000. Although there's currently a 700 square foot 2-bed 1-bath home under contract for just under $600,000. As I mentioned earlier, the weather was extremely warm for this time of the year, which made it a lot busier than normal. If you were to come during the summer months, both of these lanes would be bumper-to-bumper traffic. If it's your first time visiting Hampton Beach and you want to get the full experience, coming during the fall isn't the best time, as many of the shops and restaurants will be closed. Off to the right hand side is the Hampton Beach Playground, which is a popular spot for families with children. After the New Hampshire Parks and Rec Seacoast Regional Office on the right-hand side is the Outdoor Stage, also known as the Seashell Stage. If you visit hamptonbeach.org, you'll see a full list of performances that will be taking place throughout the year. Off to the right hand side is where the sand sculpting event happens every year, giving out $25,000 worth of cash prizes to the winners. On the left-hand side, just after the blue signs, is access to Route 101 West, which heads back towards Manchester. Although New Hampshire's 13-mile coastline is far from being the longest in the country, it offers beautiful Atlantic views from Seabrook all the way up to Portsmouth, including small towns like Newcastle, Rye, North Hampton, and Hampton. If you're looking for another fun spot to visit during the summer months, I recommend checking out York, Maine, which is only 1 hour from Manchester. Off to the left-hand side, just before the large building, is where 101 East officially meets Route 1A. Even if it's not realistic to purchase a home in the area, there are a number of Airbnbs throughout Hampton surrounding the beach. If you were to turn left at the satellites, you'd be on Route 27. Instead, we're going to continue going straight on 1A. As we enter North Hampton, you can tell by the size of the homes that it's much pricier in this area. You won't be able to see it, but North Hampton Beach is behind all of the houses to the right-hand side. Off to the right-hand side is North Hampton State Park. One of the properties to the left sold back in October of 2021 for $3.4 million. The home consists of 5 beds and 5 baths at nearly 7,000 square feet. If we were to continue going straight, we'd end up in Rye. Instead, we're going to turn left onto 111 West, also known as Atlantic Ave. Although it's not oceanfront, a 4-bed, 4-bath home with just under 5,000 square feet sold on this road in July of 2021 for almost $3.1 million. Just ahead on the right-hand side, we'll be passing the North Hampton Middle School, which enrolls nearly 350 students in grades PK through 8th with a student-to-teacher ratio of 9:1. According to niche.com, they rank as the 10th best middle school in the entire state. The large white building off to the right-hand side is the North Hampton Public Library. At the set of lights, if we were to continue going straight on 111, we'd eventually end up in Exeter. Instead, we're going to turn left onto Route 1, which starts in Kittery, Maine and runs all the way down to Salisbury, Massachusetts, while passing through both Hampton and North Hampton. For those living in the area, this is likely the major retail district, including a number of restaurants, gas stations, and grocery stores. The Hampton Airfield is also in this area, which functions as a flight school. Although both Hampton and North Hampton are close in proximity, their population varies greatly, with Hampton's population almost 3 times higher, yet North Hampton's median home value is nearly $200,000 more at $727,000. Just ahead is access to Route 151, which is locally known as Post Road. The 6.3-mile highway stretches from North Hampton to Greenland, New Hampshire and runs parallel to Interstate 95. Now that we're back in Hampton, this section of Route 1 is also known as Lafayette Road. At the next set of lights is Route 27. If you were to turn right, that would be considered Exeter Road, whereas left is High Street. Depending on where you are in the city, it takes about 35 minutes to get to this point from Manchester. And that's going to wrap up our driving tour of Hampton, New Hampshire. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. And as always, if you're thinking about moving to New Hampshire or you just have any questions, I'll leave my contact info in the description below. Thanks for watching.